We haven't been on for quite some time because a catastrophic microwave failure caused us to remodel our kitchen completely. Side note, you can't bake powder coating in the microwave, right? Today we're going to be installing the X Series lights from NovSight. We saw these at SEMA last year and we could not wait to get our hands on some. We did have these for a while. We were waiting for some brackets to come in, which we finally got, and we got them installed onto the brackets, and we'll show you the process of putting these together, what comes in the box, and then show you what brackets we used. NovSight, I tell you what, absolutely love the products. They're a great supporter of the channel. We do have them on 5 of our 7 vehicles.
We'll see you inside.
Okay, now that we have everything unpackaged, what it comes with is 2 lights, the 2 brackets, 4 screws, washers and lock washers that hold the brackets onto the lights, and then the 2 bolts, washers, lock washers, and nuts that go onto the brackets that hold it onto whatever you're going to mount it on. So say for instance, these right here, these are from DV8. They are the ditch light mounts that I'm going to be using. This is a dual ditch light mount, so we'll be using this for these 2 lights. It does come with a set of instructions, which, get this open, tells you exactly what you need to do, what it comes with, measurements, everything like that. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's pretty easy to put this together. The wiring harness, which also includes a fuse, the control box that actually does all the functions for it, as well as the buttons that actually control the lights themselves, whether you want to do amber, yellow, the lights on themselves, or whatnot. Now, these right here, now I have the wrapping pulled off of this one just to show you. It does come wrapped so it doesn't get all scratched up. These right here, so these are the covers that go on the light. As you can tell, it has a nice X through it. Now, right there, has the X through it. Now the X is right here in the light itself. It is a frosted light, and you do have 4 separate bulbs that actually light up. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 bulbs that actually light up. 8 bulbs, something like that. Anyways, these are on there pretty well. They actually are very tight. They don't come off very easily, so, which is a good thing. You don't want them to come off when they're not supposed to. These right here, they're actually pretty neat. They are pretty heavy. They're hefty. They're not cheap plastic. And like all the other lights I've put on there, NovSight really does a good job about putting all the stuff together, manufacturing. The harness is absolutely cool. These are pretty simple. If you want to splice in something else, you can splice in something else, but these work. They do have the connections on the other side, which seal it. But the light itself, now I have to say, so far, I've taken everything apart for NovSight lights, including the harness, the control button, basically the module itself, cut the harnesses apart, as you can tell right here. They are really nicely wrapped. They aren't just loose wires in there. They are pretty well protected. I really like NovSight's quality. So far, it's been one of the best. Now, some of the higher end lights actually have like the loose sheathing around the wires, which I don't really like because it seems to get bunched up and look kind of messy. This actually looks nice, tight. You can put it where you need to. It's not going to look like it's out of place. You can wrap it up fairly well with a wire loom like we're going to do, just to protect it even more. But you don't really need to if you don't want to. Now that we have everything installed onto the brackets, I'll go through the brackets themselves. This right here is the light bracket from Rigid Off-Road. It does take 8 4-inch lights. So what we've done is just mounted all 4 of them here. We did wire them up kind of a daisy chain from one side to the other. It does come out here. Word of caution, when you go to install these, make sure you number them or color them or mark the color, because each one of these is numbered or colored, red, white, yellow, and black, just the way I know what they are, because obviously you're not going to be able to see them when they're kind of hidden. If you do not feel comfortable doing your own wiring, get a professional to do it. Let's go ahead and get this out there, and we'll hook everything up off camera. We'll set everything together and show you exactly what they look like in just a second. Please excuse the noise. We'll go ahead and start with this. We have the white light. We have the yellow light. And then we have the full light. Now, it does have a yellow tint to it because the covers are on. You can pull these off and this will all be white. But, turn it off. Turn the yellow off. Turn the white on. White off. Yellow on. Okay. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna actually eliminate all of this. We don't use this. We're actually gonna hook these straight up to the aux switches after I cut it apart, and I'll show you exactly what wires to look for, what they mean, and how we hook these up. Ready?
Yeah.
We won't do it on camera. We've done tons of it on camera, but we will show you afterwards. Okay, so here's the wiring harness that I had cut apart. Now, as you can tell, you have a black, red, white, and yellow. Black is obviously ground. Red is the power to the main lights themselves. You have white, which is the white X right there. And then the yellow is for the amber X. Now, obviously I'm not using the amber, I'm just using the white. You can technically hook these both up to different switches. That way you can turn the white on if you want and turn the amber on if you want. If you don't choose to use the system that it gave you, I will cover this up when we get it all done. Let's go ahead and jump in the car, start it up. I will close this. Okay, go ahead and hit number 1. Those are all the overheads. Go ahead and hit number 2. Those are the ditch lights. Right there. And hit number 5. If you guys can see that at all. Yeah, you can see it. So those are all the X's. They are all the white X's. So there you go. We'll get a video of these at night. That way you guys can see them a little bit better. And it'll give us time to adjust everything to where we need. They aren't adjusted. They're still fairly loose. We just need to adjust them where we want to point them, and then tighten up the Allen heads on the sides. These right here on all the sides. And then we'll show you the after. Okay. So here we go. Go ahead and turn on number 1. Oh, we are pissing off the neighbors. Number 2. So we gotta adjust these. Number 5. Oh, that is cool looking. Dude, that looks so cool. That is cool. Turn them all on. My God. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. We're pissing off the neighbors. They're going straight in the house. Okay, we better go inside before they get the cops called on us. Okay, so we got another set of NovSight lights installed on this Bronco. Now, we absolutely love NovSight. They have been a great sponsor to the channel. They've been supporting us quite a bit with some of their new gear that comes out. They reached out to us a long time ago, and it's just been continuous evolution of products that they have, and I absolutely fall in love with all of them. That being said, I can't wait to see what they come up with next, because every year it's been just like another thing. It's like, oh God, they have more stuff. It's like a kid in a candy store type thing, especially when it comes to lighting. I'm awful. They have a lot of new products that are coming out that will be perfect for this. I don't even know if I could fit anything on the rat rod with it, since it's like the old style headlights and everything.
Yes, you will. You'll find a way.
We'll figure out a way. When that gets back, sometime mid this year, I will be bringing back the rat rod to the channel. Stay tuned for that. Now, obviously this one right here, we kind of left the spade connectors connected rather than hardwiring it in or permanently wire it in. The reason being is because we do plan on adding other lights to this that would need those connections. And instead of just cutting the connections off every single time, shortening the wires further and further, I can pretty much add more wires to it. That's why I left the wires on the light side of the wiring. I left that longer. That way I can slowly cut that away as needed. Or if I just get everything at once, I can just cut it once permanently and then, you know, permanently wire it up. Anyways, hope you guys like this. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We will be doing more videos. We do have some other things that are coming up.
Yeah, we got 2 exciting videos coming up.
We're trying our damnedest to make it a permanent thing where we go, but there's a lot of things that we are dealing with the house, remodeling. I was moved to a different position.
I was sick a lot.
She was sick. I was sick. It's just an ever-going thing down in Florida. So anyways, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember, 20% off using 151 Garage and the discount code for NovSight lighting products, all NovSight lighting products. So, okay, check them out. Bye.
Bye.